Nearly 50 unplayed games on Steam. Spin the wheel, play for 1 hour, leave a review. I stole from this guy who stole from this guy. Links below. Wow. This looks like shit. When was this game made? Fine now. Alright, well, we're not doing that. Welcome to Fantasy General 2. It's listed on Steam as a 4X turn-based strategy game. I'll be spending an hour of my time in the campaign, which frankly won't be enough time to really get a good feel for the game, but I can at least see if the game has potential for a run back. The campaign I choose starts me right off into the game, beginning with the player character's father sending us a small contingent of men to raid some settlements for resources. After a little bit of world building, we begin the tutorial. Pretty similar to Civilization, and probably more or less standard to the genre as a whole. It's WASD, or click and drag to move your camera, select units, right click to move or perform actions. After a couple of turns, we're introduced to a new mechanic, region wealth. This is effectively all the gold on the map, and it decreases with each passing turn, and it's further decreased by particular actions like raiding. After another movement, I run into my first enemy and get bombarded by more tutorial messages, which I start to skip because I have an hour and ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, we gotta keep Jim Bob alive, so let's move you over here, shall we? Yeah, so this is very Civ-esque, it seems. How rest? How rest? How rest? Okay. After fighting, we're introduced to resting, wounded HP, which is effectively recoverable HP, and dead, which is, non-recoverable. It's important to note, like in a lot of strategy games, terrain does matter. From movement to combat, the terrain can have effects on your soldiers' actions. Just some tanky motherfuckers. Alright. After winning our first battle, I head over to the ring structure nearby to see what it does. Team effects. This structure gives our units bonus mana regen, which will come in handy for all of our swords and spears. After clearing a couple more fights, I make our way over to a settlement and proceed to raid it right in the face of the enemy. I don't think they appreciated that. The last settlement proves to be a bit more well defended. It takes some time to grind down the enemy forces, especially with one of my groups in the southern part of the map in another skirmish. I pull out my weak units to rest and continue fighting with healthy ones until we clear the settlement. After raiding all three, our first mission's complete. As a reward for finishing the tutorial, we get a little more storytelling. A man known as the Black Bard wishes to stay with us. Our father warns us to keep sharp as he's not to be trusted. During his stay, we get presented with a choice. Wonder if this choice matters. Spoiler, I don't ever find out if my choice matters or not. Due to your father's rules of hospitality, the visitors is given a choice to take a few men with them to ensure safe travel. You're among them, and off we go to our next mission. Here is where another piece of the puzzle is introduced. Artifacts. It's a piece of equipment with magical properties like you'd expect, and ours, in particular, can reveal tiles from range. With it, I reveal a cave with some loot in it. I claim what's rightfully mine and move on. I heard an achievement pop, but you're not showing me what it is. Okay. Right up ahead, I run into a battle between man and troll, and as the men call for aid, I'm given a choice. How do you know the trolls have been wronged? Guess I don't fucking know. I'll just go with what seems to be morally correct side, the morally just side. I don't fucking know. I have no evidence of them being wronged, but harassed? Why are you harassing me, bro? Oh, they hurt. The trolls, recognizing that we raised our blades to our kidsmen to aid them, helps us finish the fight and later decides to help us see our escort mission through. We did it. After looting the nearby camp of a diary, I stumble on the unit upgrade tree. This tree allows us to upgrade our units to better versions or even change to a different type of unit entirely. It requires both gold and potentially various items that you can loot. After nearly sending one of our troll friends to become bear food, we complete the mission. The bard thanks us for our service, rewards us, and we go on our separate ways. And upon our return, we find the bard left us with even more rewards and a pet crow. I'm sure that thing's not a spy. With only like 20 or so minutes left, I tackle the last mission. What's the lore for this? I don't know. Going to find a witch to get your sister, I guess? I kind of blanked out due to sleep deprivation that I'm still suffering from as I write this. We get dropped off into the mission and quickly find ourselves in a fight. We clean it up, take the time to rest and upgrade, and continue forwards. Hey, fuck off. Oh my gosh. Bro. Leave my boys alone? What the fuck? It was at this time that I found myself unable to keep my eyes open, so I checked the menu to find a save option. That's nice to have because these missions, they take a little bit, so you can always save and come back later. I do that and clear a nearby town, losing a lot of health in the process and making my way south. I have no idea where the main objective is, and I've already lost all of the region wealth in this level. That means I can't get any. This leaves a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. I get rock slided by that one character from Undertale, ambushed by bandits, and a bear with 60 confirmed kills. And after another small gauntlet of fights with my men worse for wear, we happened upon our objective. Holy shit, brother. It's not looking good here, Chief. Not looking good at all. Okay, well, that's an hour. Wait. I'm not too experienced with the genre, so I can't really compare it to games of its kind. That said, I downloaded it to finally give it a try after picking it up for free a few months back. Initial impression is that mechanics are fairly simple and doesn't take too much to figure out, at least in the beginning. I like the world loot mechanic in theory, but it feels punishing when you're going into the map for the first time because you don't know where you need to go exactly, and as you explore, you inevitably run out of loot. I find the choices that you're given does add a bit to intrigue to the game, and I could actually see myself playing this outside of this trial run. 6 out of 10.